Let's get our whole body moving. Find a comfortable place to sit on the floor. Just move your booty meat around. And feel your hips and legs feeling weighted into the floor. Then rub your hands together to generate some heat. As you're rubbing your hands, imagine something that you enjoy smelling. Or perhaps you can literally smell something in your environment. Regardless, notice what that smell is and visualize what that smell looks like. Is it a plant? Is it a fruit? Is it something that you've made cooking recently in your kitchen? Okay, now that your hands are getting warmed up, place your warm hands over your eyes and feel that warmth in your eye sockets. And then notice the touch of your fingertips on your forehead. Is that sensation equal left and right? Feel the sensation of the heels of your hands on your cheeks and your thumbs over by your temples. Move your hands to your chest and abdomen. And as you breathe, feel movement into each hand. Now take 2 sniffs and a long exhale. Keep going. Continue elongating your exhales as you return to a more normal breathing pattern. In through your nose, out through your mouth. The longer your exhales are, the more your nervous system is going to relax, your heart rate will slow down, and your blood pressure will lower. All right, grab a yoga block or something else that's within reach and reach your arms forward. As you press forward with your arms, also gently press into your yoga block and weight the shoulders downwards. Good. Now flex your feet actively, and as you flex your feet, perhaps you can feel a little more sense of lift through your trunk and torso. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, round through your lower back. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, round. The exhale is going to initiate the rounding. Next time, roll down through your spine. Exhale, round. Roll down one bone at a time as smoothly as possible. Rest on the floor. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll back up. Great. Twice more. As you exhale, the abs pull in and allow the back of your neck to lengthen into the spinal curve. Both on the way down and again on the way up. Exhale, lengthen the back of your neck, curl up smoothly through your spine. Each time, attempt to roll a bit more meticulously through each bone. Okay, the next time you end up on the ground, you can put your block away. Bend your knees as if you're going to do a bridge. Now you've been working on curling your pelvis under. Let's keep that curl. Press your feet into the floor. Bridge your hips up, keeping that pelvic tuck. Inhale through your nose. Exhale fully through your mouth. When you're empty of air, roll down one bone at a time. Breathe normal at the bottom. Keep that pelvic tuck at the bottom and the base of your ribs, feel that grounded on the floor. Open your arms up to whatever height feels comfortable so that you have maybe a slight sense of stretch into your torso, your chest and arms. All right, lift your tucked pelvis up again. Press your feet into the floor to drive the hips up. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, double the volume of air out of your mouth. When you're empty of air, roll down one bone at a time. Once more. Lift the hips up. We're going to exhale even more this time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. When you're done exhaling, maybe you can exhale a little bit more and then roll down one bone at a time. From here, roll one leg open to the floor like it's in a little butterfly, and the arms can come down to be more comfortable too. Press the outside of your leg into the floor and continue to press your opposite foot into the floor to drive the hips up. And now you have a bit of a twist in your pelvis. Feel the hips working to lift the pelvis up to hopefully create a bit of a gentle stretch across the front. Tap down and then drive back up. One more time, down and up. All right, other side, roll the hips over so that the opposite outer leg is grounded into the floor. Press the leg and the foot into the floor, drive the hips up and tap down. Drive up by pressing all your contact points into the ground to open up the front of the body. Tap down. Last one, drive up and down. Okay, roll to your side and bring your knees up towards your chest. If you'd like, you can place a pillow under your head. With the top arm, reach as far forward as possible, past the bottom hand. Then unwind, pull the top arm back, open your chest, open your shoulder. Now the top knee wants to rock back with you. Use your bottom hand to press the top knee down against the bottom knee. And then from there, see if you can continue to open your chest a bit farther and look back behind you. Take a full breath in and out. Let's repeat this full movement. Reach that top arm forward as far as you can. And then pull it back. Ground the top knee to the bottom knee as you go into the twist. Open your chest. Look behind you. Take note of what you can see behind you as you breathe. Okay, roll to the opposite side. Top arm reaches far and away. And then pull back. As you twist, ground the top knee against the bottom knee to open your chest against that stable leg position. Look behind you and breathe. Repeat, reach forward, big stretch, and then pull back, open your chest with the grounded knees. Good. Notice what you can see behind you. Once more, reach forward, and then pull it back. Open your chest for one last twist. Okay, unwind, and then roll onto your back. Pull your knees into your chest. Give them a hug. And just rock a little bit to feel settled on your back. Grab the insides of your big toes. If this feels really tough, just grab your thighs wherever is comfortable instead until you develop that mobility. All right, and then gently rock and drive your knees into the floor on each side. All right, come to a stopping point and then press your feet up into your hands, which should ground your spine and pelvis a bit heavier into the floor. ease off of that tension, so you're just kind of relaxing here. But come back to your breath. Give me a good exhale to pull your core into the ground. Open one arm to the floor. Take that free heel to the ground, sort of like where you would do a bridge, and then stretch the leg long and away. Your core is still grounded as that leg lengthens out, so you feel like a big yawning type stretch. And then lift your leg up to the ceiling. Sort of like a reverse bicycle. Bend your knee, heel to the floor, and then slide your heel long and away, all the way out, finding a stretch against your stable core. One more time, lift, bend, and then slide the heel long and away. Stretch, 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 stretch. Ooh, bring it back in. All right, return to happy baby. And see if your knee can sink a little bit closer to the floor. Repeat the press up through your feet into your hands. And then relax in this position. Let the other hand go, heel to the ground. Give me a good exhale, sink your core into the floor and slide your leg long and away. Feels like a big yawn. And lift your leg up in the air. Reverse bicycle, bend the knee, heel to the floor. Exhale to ground through your abdominals so that your leg can lengthen freely out of your pelvis. Good, once more, lift, bend, and slide your heel long and away. Awesome, bring it back up, return to happy baby, and just try to sink those legs a little bit deeper into happy baby. Your pelvis is really open here, so take a few breaths and try to breathe into your pelvis. And as you do that, you can open your legs a little wider if you'd like, if it's comfortable. And you can choose to move your hands to your calves or inner thighs if that feels a little bit easier and happier. This is a happy baby after all. All right, bring those knees in, roll to your side. Hop up on your forearm and allow your body to sink in. I'm thinking making a smiley face with my spine. And to finish the smiley face, lift your feet up. So you're making a full curve of your body. You even place your hand on the base of your ribs by your bra line, so you can sink the ribs in to make a deeper curve. All right, now we're gonna make a rainbow. Press the legs down, push the floor away with your arm. As your arm pushes, the shoulder needs to come underneath you, so it's not sticking out, pull it under, and then lift the ribs up and away. Place your hand on your hip and sink your hip away from the ribs. And then move your hand to your ribs. Press your ribs up to be the top of your rainbow. All right, go back to your smiley face. Sink down, lift the feet. Rainbow, feet down, push up and away. So the ribs go up and the hip lengthens away. Allow your head to drop to be the opposite end of the curve. Okay, other side. So you can roll to the other side or pivot around. Start in a relaxed side prop. Just sink the ribs down. Lift your feet up. Make that full curve. Encourage the ribs to sink a little bit more. Then rainbow, feet down, push the ground away, pulling that shoulder underneath you, and drive the ribs up and away. Encourage your hip to sink away from the ribs and the rib cage to puff upwards. All right, smiley face. Slide down through the ribs. Lift your head, lift your feet. Now even here, keep pushing through your shoulder to get more length through the side of your neck. All right, rainbow, feet down, push up and away. Relax. Okay, now just open your legs to an S-sit. If the hips are feeling tight, you can keep your hand on the floor to prop. Rock the pelvis forward and back. This feels pretty good today. Come all the way up so that your hands are unsupported. Just feel your pelvis on the ground. If you need to find another way to sit, totally fine. All right, I'm gonna lift my arm of the front leg up in the air. Stretch, lift your ribs away from your pelvis, and then pat yourself on the back. Good, grab your elbow and gently pull it behind your head. Press your head back into your arm to get a little bit more stretch. From here, we're gonna side bend over to the legs. You should be feeling a nice lengthening through your whole side. Rotate, look towards your feet. See your back foot if possible. And then reverse. Unwind. Open your chest and try to lift your sternum upwards. Might be continuing to twist a little bit more to the opposite side if that's available to you. Give me a good exhale. Return to looking at your feet and curving downwards and into yourself. Inhale, reverse. Open your chest, look up. Good. Exhale, rotate down. Inhale, lengthen and lift your chest up. Relax. Rock to the other side. All right, test out this side. Just rock back and forth. See if you can unweight your hands. And the same leg, same arm as the front leg, lifted up in the air. Reach up. Pat yourself on the back. Grab your elbow and gently pull it behind your head. Keep lengthening up. Press your head into your hand to open your chest. And then rotate to look towards your back foot, curving down and into yourself. Inhale, rotate up, lift your chest, pressing your head into your arm. Exhale, rotate down and in. Inhale, up and away. Exhale, down and in. Once more. Inhale, up and away. Exhale, down and in. Okay. Cross your legs with actively flexed feet and then reach forward, roll onto your hands and knees. Now your legs are crossed here and allow the top leg to be heavy on the bottom leg as much as you can tolerate. That feels good. And then rock back with a little extra weight into that bottom leg. There's an acupressure point right where those cross. And then switch legs. Find that same spot on side two. Fantastic. Uncross your legs and curl your toes under. If that's too much, you can keep the toes flat. Rock back. I want you to just feel your hands on the ground. You can scratch the floor, pivot, just really wake up those hands again. Good, so you can feel the floor really actively. And then push the floor away and glide the shoulder blades downwards. Open your chest. Imagine you're some powerful animal looking through the brush about to pounce, ready to start your day. Then, with those strong arms, use your feet to rock your body up and over your hands so you feel super powerful through your arms and shoulders. Then send one leg out to the side, lift your tailbone up and rock back, widening your pelvis. Shift forward. Inhale as you rock back. Exhale forward. One more time. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, forward. From here, push the ground away and lift your inside arm to create a nice spine twist. Open your chest. Breathe. Then untwist, reach underneath your body and stretch your arm out as far as you can. You can get your chest low by bending your base arm. Press the outside of your arm into the floor if possible to create a little bit more active tension through your arm and shoulder. Unwind. Push the floor away because you are strong and powerful. Open your chest. Breathe. Thread the needle, reach underneath. Get your chest low to the ground. The floor has a secret to tell you. What does it say? All right, unwind yourself. Sit back onto your feet. Make stop signs with your hands. And then hands down. Twist your hands inwards and look at the palms of your hands, kind of like mirrors. Open your hands downwards. And then rotate them back up. Stop signs. Repeat that whole sequence. Hands down. Rotate inwards. They're like mirrors. Hands down. And then rotate back up. Other side. So, back to your all fours. Send the other leg out with a nice happy lifted kitty tail. Rock back with an inhale. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Last one. Push the ground away. Lift your arm to look up and twist. Breathe. And then thread your arm underneath. Get low. Back of your arm is on the floor. Press it into the ground. Again, pull through. Press the ground away because you are strong and powerful. Open your chest and breathe. Thread under. Press the outside of your arm into the floor. Unwind yourself. Rock back onto your feet and widen them out as much as you would like. If you need to, use your hands or yoga block. If possible, bring your hands up, maybe even to your chest. And then open your weight to the outside of your foot and the inside of your opposite foot. And then switch. Rotate to the inside of one foot, outside of the other foot. Good, and slowly just alternate that weight shift. And feel your feet shifting on the floor. Great. Arms out in front of you. Feel your feet feeling grounded into the floor. Drive them into the ground to rise up through your strong legs. Small squat. Feel your entire foot on the floor. Push the ground away to come all the way up. Once more down. And up. Shift your weight with one foot to the other side. And then shift by pressing that foot into the floor. Push again to shift. And then take a small step forward. I'm going to turn 90 so you can see. Put all of your weight on the front leg. And then feel the sole of your back foot as you shift back. Intentionally now put the weight on the front foot. Shift back. Shift forward, reach forward. Maybe you can float the back leg up. Find the floor. Use the sensation of your feet so that you know where you are in space. Reach forward. Find a balance. Rock back, flex. Rock forward, stay forward, find that balance. Stand tall, bring the back leg forward. Step in front, switch sides. Rock forward, feel your foot on the ground. Rock back. Rock forward, feeling the transition as you roll through your feet. You have millions of sensory endings on the soles of your feet. Can you feel the whole foot? This time, reach forward. Maybe float the back foot up. Find the floor, rock back. Reach forward, balance, rock back. Rock forward, stay on that front leg. Stand tall as you bring the back leg forward. And then find a strong standing position. Hands on your abdomen and torso. Look far and ahead. If there's something in front of you, a wall, perhaps you can see through that wall. How much width can you see through your eyes, into your peripheral vision? How much verticality up and down can you see? Set your intention for the day. And gaze over to one side, seeing as much of the world as you can see through your horizontal and vertical peripheral vision. And then gaze to the opposite side. Relax your arms and walk into your day.